Hello, everybody. I'm scooting down, I'm squatting down so I can say hello, but I'm going to stand up and we will talk as we cook so that you can see what I'm doing in here, okay? So we are going to make my mama's enchilada pie. It's really an enchilada casserole as far as I'm concerned, but let's get started, okay? So that we can talk and work at the same time. It calls for 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm actually going to use about 2 pounds because I like it a little thicker. So we're going to put that right in the pan. I've already got it preheating a little bit. And we got the next one here. I got the 93% lean. That's my preference. I like the leaner beef, but it's completely up to you what you use, okay? Some people use 80% because it is a little bit less expensive. So this is a preference that would be totally yours. There's no right or wrong with that. And we're just going to brown this meat up really good, okay? And we are also going to add 1 onion. I just had a purple onion left in my vegetable and fruit basket. So that's what we're going to use. You could use yellow, white, purple. It doesn't matter what kind of onion you use. Whatever you have on hand works out just fine. I love the purple onions when I'm making like hamburgers or something. We're going to eat raw onions because they're so much sweeter. Some of them yellow onions, whew, they're strong, they're potent, you know? Okay. It's a nice day here today. It was 61 degrees here today. It's supposed to be 81 degrees by Tuesday. Is that not crazy? All right. Let's get to chopping this onion up. It's Sunday here, but I'm probably going to air this on Monday. So this will be our Sunday dinner, and then it will be our Monday lunch, and probably Monday dinner. No, I'll make something different for dinner tomorrow night because I'm off, but I like to have leftovers on my nights that I work because I get home and I'm tired. And so leftovers always are awesome. Alright, if you only want to add 1/2 of an onion, if there's just like some people that really love onion, other people that don't, you just go ahead and add 1/2, okay? But we love onions, so we're just going to add the whole thing. Tomorrow is grocery shopping day for me, and I'm out of onions now, so it's a good thing I'm going to the grocery store. Alright. Now, in the normal recipe, it does not call for a red pepper, okay? But I have this red pepper. It's going to go bad if I don't use it, and I don't want to waste it, so we are going to chop it up and put it in our mixture here. I have a lot of people that give me flack for not using the lid of the pepper. They say I'm wasting a whole bunch. So that's all I'm going to throw away, okay? I love the smell of peppers. I used to couldn't stand bell peppers. Now, I like them. As I get older, I guess your palate changes, you know. Put these in and then we'll cut the rest of that up. Keep stirring your meat so it gets nice and brown evenly everywhere. Oops. I'm flicking stuff out of here. Being messy, am I? take this out. My husband needs to sharpen my knife again. That's what's going to happen here. Those bell peppers definitely give it a little bit of a different flavor. You know what I'm saying? Bell peppers do have a flavor all to themselves. I can't wait to grow some in my garden this year again. Last year my garden kind of went to heck because I had to have surgery in July. And I wasn't able to get out there and really work in it. And things died. And, oh well. Here's to another year, right? Okay, I have to nibble. Delicious and nutritious, as my daddy would say. All right. Okay. I can move that up a little bit now, so we can see each other. Do you like my flamingo apron? I do. Alright, let's see what this says. Well, let's get this out of the way. Alright, now it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I'm gonna do a my gosh, I'm drawing a complete blank. Oh my gosh. Jan Creston. There's one. Jan Creston, she cooks with her hands. It says 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, so just a little dabble. There we go. And it says 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder. But I'm going to measure this, and I'm going to put 2 teaspoons, because sometimes 1 teaspoon I can't even taste it. I want a little flavor in there. Okay. Mix this up again. Now we don't have hardly any fat in here, so I don't even really have to drain this. And I forgot, we're going to add, it said to add 1 to 2 garlic cloves, and we're just going to put a little teaspoon of minced garlic in there. Because today I don't feel like getting garlic out, so there we go. And we need to use this up, you know. So, you just improvise, do what you have. Alright. Then it calls for 1 can of chopped olives. I didn't have chopped olives, but I had sliced olives, and that'll work just fine. This is 3.8 ounces, but you can use less or you can use more. Because like Granny G said, I love this when she said this, a recipe is just a base to go off of, okay? You don't have to be precise to it. It's just a base to go off of. Then it calls for 1 can of tomato sauce. This is a small can, which is 8 ounces. Now, I don't like my filling to be super soupy. I like it to be kind of thick. So, it calls for a small can of enchilada sauce. Okay, I only had a large can, so I'm not going to add all of it, and then I can use some more for our tacos when we have tacos with our roast beef. So, does not need a whole lot. And that is it. It is all done. Our mixture is done. We're going to start layering. I feel like I didn't get some of the good stuff off the bottom here. So I'm just going to get a few more. So I think I needed to mix it up more. Just mix that around. It's a little soupy. I don't like it really soupy, but okay. Here's our mixture. We are now going to go over to the other side and we're going to layer it, okay? Alrighty, I am back and we are going to start layering our enchilada pie. I have always just called it enchilada casserole, but whatever. We're going to label it on the video as enchilada casserole. So I have a 9x13 pan here. I did spray it with some non-stick spray. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just like to be a little extra careful. Okay, I just don't want anything to stick to the bottom real bad. So we're going to take corn tortillas. I really prefer corn over flour. Flour tortillas kind of get it doughy, really doughy. And I've made this recipe a little bit different before, and the recipe had called for flour tortillas. Now this is my mom's recipe. She always called for corn tortillas. So we're going to put 6 corn tortillas on the bottom because I do want to cover the entire space, okay? And then we're going to take our mixture that we just finished frying up. And it's kind of just like a lasagna. You're just going to layer it. So we're going to layer a layer of this meat. And we will definitely have a lot of leftovers. We're just going to have this and a salad for dinner tonight. But it is going to be yummy in my tummy. Okay, so we have our layer of the meat mixture. Now I've got some, you can use any kind of cheese. I bought today the Mexican style 4-blend cheese. But I did have some mild cheddar left over in the refrigerator. And so I'm going to use that up first. So we're just going to sprinkle that on here first, okay? And you just want a good layer of cheese on the bottom here. You just want to cover it all up. And then we're going to put ourselves another layer of the corn tortillas. We're only going to do 2 layers, okay? If you had a deep dish pan, you could go for 3 layers, but then you'd have to make a little extra meat mixture. And then we're going to have leftover corn tortillas that we are going to use for some roast beef tacos probably tomorrow night. So. All right, now we're going to put the rest of this mixture right on the top here. Buster started to come in here, you guys, and then he left. Now, if you're new to my channel, my dog's name is Buster. He used to make an appearance in every video if I was cooking. He was in here for everything. But he's getting kind of older, and he is so attached to my husband since he's been home from the hospital. He's always been attached to him, but he didn't have him for 5 weeks, so he won't leave his side. I mean, the only time he leaves him is to go outside to do his business. That's about it. And then he wants to be on his lap. He wants to be right next to him all the time. So for Mary and Elaine and the ones that always comment to Buster, he's still around. I'm going to have to make him do a video with me. Alright, so we have our second layer of hamburger mixture on the tortillas, and we are going to top it off again with some cheese. Now I tend to go a little bit overboard on the cheese. If you only have 1 bag of this, you can really stretch it. You know, you can make it stretch. But we are cheese fanatics. We're going to put this in the oven at 375 degrees for 35 minutes, okay? And when we come back, I will show you our casserole, and we will have a little taste test. So I'll see you back in a few minutes, guys. 35 to 40 to be precise. Well, here's my slice of enchilada casserole. I'm gonna take myself a little bite here. It's still pretty warm. I love corn tortillas though. You know, I just thought about something. If I would have added a can of corn to this, it would have been super good. Very good. Very good, you guys. I wish I would have added corn. That would have topped it off perfect. Alright, you guys. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you'll try this recipe. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hey, if you know a friend that likes to know about somebody's life, ask me. Tell them to come over and subscribe to my channel. We have a lot of fun, as you know. We do all kinds of things. Cooking, baking, crafting, gardening, whatever. Movie reviews, book reviews, hauls. We do it all. So, you guys take care, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.